toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So East Carolina's offense will go on the attack first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything, and they can...
Turning it on! He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. He now has 74 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
That was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Unleashes to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. No good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So Memphis offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Memphis wants to move quickly. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They'll move the tight end. The give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
The Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'll run the sneak for it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to the air on second and short. Looking deep down the right side. A full dive to haul that one in. And the Pirates headed quickly to the line.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Gonna swing it on second down. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. James Madison handled its business today, and given what the week was like in Harrisonburg, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
To the air, it's Howard. Right on target this time. He almost tight end in motion. Off the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the single back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Heaves it deep. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
To the air, it's Howard. Quickly out to the tight end. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. That makes life really easy on me on second down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Memphis. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
The offense changing the play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Brought over the middle, it's Rigby. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Beautiful job by the wide receiver because he knew where the first down sticks were and he adjusted his route accordingly.
Fires to the wide out. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. And the Pirates want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. It's complete. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed. There he is, scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Working that wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Hauser. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Memphis picking up the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Ready to run another play.
The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Memphis will be forced to punt.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll give it to the back. Find some fresh air. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Got room to work. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
To the ground, he's got it again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Run it with the fullback. Touchdown, ECU! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. Second and goal. You don't need third and goal, thanks to the big fella.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He'll do it himself. Past the first down marker and still running. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Nice move to keep running.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Memphis wants to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Pocket breaking down. He'll get rid of it. Pulls it in. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. The handoff to Johnson. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The inside handoff.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep leading the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. A timely pickup to get the 1st down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
And the Pirates will line it up on 1st and 10. give to the big fullback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. The Pirates line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. The kick is on its way. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got to gets loose in the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Right down the middle. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Takes it the other way. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close